Hello everyone, I am Hussein from English Language Club, and in this video I am going to share with you 3 things that learning a language requires, especially English language. So before we get started, I want you to take a moment and subscribe to my channel so you can receive all of our videos right when they come out. Okay? So let's get started. Now the first thing is be committed. By that I mean commitment is very important when it comes to learning a language. Commitment is required to achieve whatever you want to achieve in your life, including learning a language, especially English. So if you want to speak good English, you have to be committed. You have to keep learning every day, improving your language skills and training yourself every day. It's not something that you do one day or 2 days or even 3 days. It's something that you do every day. It is an everyday task. You have to be committed, especially when you are, because learning a language can be difficult at some time, and so in order to overcome that difficulty, you have to be committed. Commitment comes into the picture to push you to continue learning when things are not going your way. When you come across a difficult time, commitment will help you. It is the same thing in learning a language. At some point you will face a difficult point, and commitment will help you to get over that and to overcome it. So be committed. It's very important to push you to keep learning, to keep improving every day. And as long as you are improving, as long as you are learning every day, you will eventually become a fluent speaker. So that's number 1. Number 2 is keep it simple. What does that mean? Let me explain. You don't have to complicate things. You don't have to complicate things. Don't try to learn so many things at once, because if you try to learn so many things at once, you will end up learning nothing. Why? Because the way our minds are designed is not to learn so many things at once. Our minds are designed to learn one thing at a time. Our minds are designed to learn one thing at a time. So if your goal is to speak English fluently, automatically, and naturally like native English speakers, you have to break this goal into smaller goals, and every day try to work on one single goal. Every day try to work on one particular goal, and if you keep working on one goal a day, you will eventually become a good speaker. So for example, today I will learn 5 new words. The next day I will learn 5 new idioms. The next day I will learn how to use past simple. The next day I will learn how to use simple present. And next day I will learn how to use past perfect, and so on and so forth. So every day I try to work on one goal instead of trying to eat the whole things all at once. So it doesn't work if you try to learn a lot of things at once. Why? Again, because our minds are not designed to learn so many things at once. Our minds are designed to learn one thing at a time. So it's very important to keep that in mind when learning a language or trying to acquire a new skill. Don't try to complicate things. Don't try to learn so many things at once. It doesn't help. Try to keep it simple. Every day try to do something instead of trying to do all the things at once. So make sure you do one thing at a time. This leads us to the third and the last thing I want to talk to you today about, and that is never be satisfied. Well, a few of you may say that unsatisfaction is not a good thing, but let me tell you, when it comes to learning a language and acquiring knowledge and gaining new skills, in this case, unsatisfaction is actually a quality. Because if you are unsatisfied, you will always have this hunger and this drive to keep learning more, improving more, training more, and that is actually a good thing. Well, I still remember my first days of learning English. At that time, my English was so bad and terrible. And I wasn't able to get my messages across in English, and I wasn't able to make myself understood. Now my English is good to some extent, but I'm not satisfied with this. I'm not satisfied with this even though my English is good, because I still want to improve. I still want to be better. I'm proud of what I have achieved. I'm proud of how far I have gone. I'm proud of myself being where I am today, but I'm not satisfied I'm not satisfied with what I have achieved. I'm proud of what I have achieved, but I'm not satisfied with what I have achieved, because I want to take my English to the best level possible. And satisfaction gives me this hunger and this drive to keep learning, to keep improving, because I want my English to be really, really good. So that's it for today's video. There are 3 things you have to take into account when you are trying to learn a language. So just as a quick review, there are 3 things. What are they? The first one is be committed, and the second one is keep it simple, and the last one is never be satisfied. So thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to my channel so you can receive all of our videos. So thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Thank you.